One day in a dumb-ass void of darkness and loneliness there was a soul. She had the power to create anything, but for eons and eons she never was actually able to act upon her shit power. One day for no fucking reason she was let loose from her spell of being forever lonely in the dark pit that was reflected from her loneliness and suffering because she was a cunt. She created the earth and the world that this story takes place in. She created life and agriculture, food, water, like, nature, emotions, suffering. Her name was Ceridwen, and she had been through so much suffering, but she realized that the suffering she was caused was so great that even though the reason she made life was to relate with them and be not alone, not any other living organism or soul could ever feel the amount of pain as she did. But she thought one day that if she were to split her soul into three and make three kingdoms, she could relate with her people and the living souls she created. She told her mate about this. He was angry and decided to be a hoe about it and ran away. The feminist Ceridwen didn't mind, because in the end this was her plan. If he was mad enough he would make his own kingdom and create what even in her own power couldn't create manually. Purgatory. Purgatory was the middle of hell and heaven, and she ruled the bright holy lands. Even though poor was wall, it didn't make it even close to of how bad hell was and what they did. Ceridwen still stuck with the equality, and she liked how it was. Splitting herself into three, she declared that her side was holy and his unholy. She created the 7 deadly sins, and if you sinned any of those dank ass sins then you must go serve the fuck nigger that was her mate. Her mate's name will stay unspoken because yet. Basically Ceridwen banished him, and whenever someone sinned a dank sin of the 7 they would go and be banished with her ex-mate to serve him and in his kingdom and or army, because she said deal with it and everyone agreed. Throughout time Ceridwen either would regenerate/reincarnate into a different goddess after the past one's time was up, or if that Regan had found someone they would have a baby and it would become heir of the kingdom, and that's pretty much it for now. If you want more of these dank AF storylines let me know, and yes,